There is always reason for our failure, and it's usually a damn good reason. Excuses are a bridge that links us to failure and backwardness. So long they exist, we can't progress. Until we break that bridge of excuses, knowing we have nothing to fall back on, only then can we move forward. The worst excuses are the ones we give ourselves. The only thing keeping you from achieving your objective is the excuse you tell yourself for why you can't. We tell ourselves we are not strong enough, there is someone better, we don't have enough time, or we are too broke, we are too fat. Each time we convince ourselves we are not good enough, it's like stabbing ourselves with a knife. We are crippling ourselves with excuses, with the negative confessions of our lips. We build a wall and hedge up our own path. Then are the excuses we tell others. Do not make excuses. Neither your friends nor your opponents will believe them. We seek their pity and understanding. You are not meant to be pitied. You are born to be celebrated. But our excuses rob us of the greater respect and adoration that comes with success. Our excuses give us good reason to remain at the bottom. You don't want to dwell at the bottom. Do you like talking about your disadvantages? You were born with the wrong skin color. You grew up being broke. You never had a father figure. There was no one to fight for you and give you a push in life. Your moaning, blaming, and excuses have never taken you closer to your goals or dreams. Let go of it. Stop thinking you deserve better and go earn it. When someone's only skill is making excuses, it is rare that they are skilled at anything else. You don't need excuses. You can change everything that is wrong with your life. You need action. Action is the opposite of excuses. You need more hours at the gym to burn that fat, more time in the library, less time in bed. You need to stand and do something now. Arise, awake from your sleep, and shake off the awful chains by which you are bound. The chains of excuses are the chains that bind most until they are carried away, captive, down the gulf of misery. Remember, failure is not an excuse. You are not the first to fail at an attempt, so pick yourself up and dust yourself. You have no reason to sulk. There is no need for self-pity. So long life gives you an opportunity to try again. It's too early to dwell on regret. It's time for corrections. It's time to make amends and move on. Right now, your excuses might massage your ears and comfort you in failure. They may generate pity from those who love you, but in the end, all excuses lose value. All that matters is results. Your excuses wouldn't give you that big house you dream of, or that beautiful family you've always wanted. They wouldn't give you that hot guy of your dreams. There would only be emptiness and cold, and then the excuses would get cold and old, and in their place would be shame. The problem with excuses is that they become increasingly difficult to believe after a few uses. If you keep looking for pity as an excuse for your behavior, you will eventually find yourself alone when you genuinely need aid, just like the boy who cried wolf. Our problems and challenges don't need excuses. Rather, they need solutions. And solutions are not hidden in excuses. They are found in work and effort. Our solutions are found in rising early from bed and engaging in the day's task. Set goals and give all you have to accomplish them before you come up with another reason for failure. Ask yourself, what can I do to improve? In almost every case, persons who make excuses are to blame for their own failures. Acknowledge your own shortcomings and work to overcome the feelings of guilt and shame that will only serve to impede your progress. In order to live a life of integrity, you must take responsibility for your actions. If you take the time to build momentum, you will keep going. You need to be honest with yourself. Integrity is the quality of doing what one says one will do, while others choose to play the blame game. You need to be able to look at the person in the mirror and tell the hard truth. You need to be the most critical judge of yourself. Maintain a standard of excellence above what anyone else expects of you. No matter what, do not ever make an excuse. Don't cover up in a shawl of excuses when you should be asking the hard questions. Excuses are a proud man's tool for shifting blame. He stands blameless in his own eyes. It's never his fault. Don't be that proud man. Let those fingers point to you first. You are not a failure until you begin to point fingers at somebody else. It is a good idea to aim your rage towards issues rather than people, and to direct your efforts towards solutions rather than justifications. You can't change the world. You can't change what others feel, but you can change yourself. For fear of punishment, we give excuses. Seeking to avoid the repercussions of one's actions is weakness and immoral. It is easy to escape immediate punishment, but the repercussions always return to hunters, and they return tenfold. Be brave and take responsibility. The pains you face today are far more bearable than the nemesis of the future. Regardless of how old you are today, you have a long way to go. Anyone, regardless of age, may achieve greatness and pursue their dreams. Neither age nor time may be used as an excuse. As long as you are able to breathe, you have all the time in the world to accomplish everything you want to do. Live life without excuses, explanations, and regrets.